Alright, hey guys. I decided instead of making an episode, I was just gonna show you guys what I've been doing lately. And other than the AI, I'm working on this. And it's a basic minigame. Trying to get a bug out. I think I'll be able to get it out pretty easy. But anyways, I wanted to let you know that instead of making a new scripting episode next episode, am gonna answer all the questions that you guys ask. So it's just gonna be a question and answer video, because I find that to be a lot easier for me and easier for you guys. So just type any scripting question you have that I haven't covered in the previous episodes, and I'll be sure to answer them. I'm going to teach you guys a couple of basic things though before I finish the video, so this will still count as a scripting episode. Alright, something apparently a lot of you guys haven't gotten is this part of any script for I, B, and pairs, and then whatever part you do. I'll show you a new one. Alright. Alright, so what this means is for everything inside of workspace, the V is the object's name that you'll be using again until you end the script. And then the get children right here means just take everything in there, and you pretty much just take everything in there and you do whatever you want to it. So I'm going to do if v.className is equal to part. This way I won't try to change things like the train or the script or the message or the camera. It'll just change the part. And what class name is it means whatever the basic parent is. I don't know how to explain that very well, but I'll show you what it simply means. Alright, see how that says class name part? Now, no matter what you do to it, its class name is always going to be part. Alright, let's anchor these. And then if you go over to script, this is always going to be class named as a script no matter what you rename it. So I could rename this ball or something. So now everything in the game named part. Let's do some ends. v.transparency equals 0.5. That pretty much just means change it to half transparent. What's this? Oh, I forgot to add in one quick thing. You gotta add the do right here. That means begin doing whatever you want to do to it. And also, you could put whatever you want here, so I could put poopy, then just change poopy over here. I just use one letter usually because that's the easiest way of doing things. What the hell is this? Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, whenever you do these tutorials, you forget a lot of things because you're focused on explaining them. But yeah, this is how this works. I guess I'll show you guys a couple of quick things that I always do. So suppose you wanted to make a minigame script. What you would do is, here, let me try to explain what I did for mine. I had multiple scripts. I had one script. Not gonna explain the functions too much because that's just too much for a video. Died, this is pretty much if someone dies, it's going to check if A, they're the last person, or if B, they're the second to last person, so they could end the game. If it's not, then it's just going to update the new player values, which is this right here. It says players left 0. That would be however players are left on the platform. Then I have one for left, which isn't too different, but this one's different in the way that suppose there's 1 or 0 players left. It's going to check if there's no players left. It's going to completely reset the game so that next time when someone joins the game, it's not going to break. And the starter, this year, like the game script by default is disabled, and the starter starts it. It checks if there's more than 0 players, so there has to be at least 1 player, and then it disables or enables the script. It's still not going to start with 1 player though, because you need more than 1 player, aka 2 players. And this is just so that everything can load correctly. And that's the most of it. The leaderboard, I guess I could show you guys how to create a quick leaderboard. Let's see. And here's how I organized it. I could put all the games I want into the lightning.games. So I have one named Sword Fight and one named Sword Fight 2. And then in each of the sword fights I use a tool, so I just use a sword. Here is the backups, just in case there are no players left, it puts these in. The die script means after 90 seconds, if you don't die, or multiple players just don't die and they just sit there, it's going to end the game. So it's going to be a lot harder to team up, but it's still possible. So I wanted to show you guys something real quick. I forgot what it was. Let's see, what did I want to show you? Oh yeah, alright. Alright, let's just create a quick spawn. There we go. So you won't change the spawn spur color. Oh, I should anchor that. Derp. Anchor. Because that class name is a spawn location. See? So I'm just going to put that on top. Alright, so now let's create a script. I think I'll just... I actually haven't learned this function too well yet, so I'm just going to copy this real quick. Alright, there we go. Alright, so this means every time a player gets added to the game, meaning you press play, do this, and the player will be the object. Like the, I'll show you what I mean. Okay, let's create an end. Let's see. So you take the player, so let's create a new model first. Actually, I think you have to do, yeah, local mod equal instance. If you guys don't know what an initial value is, it's one of these. It's only numbers, you can't put letters in here. Well, you can, but once you press play, it's going to change it to an actual number. See? So, yeah. Let's delete this. Parent equals player. So let's rename that to leader stats. If you're wondering why you gotta do this part, it's because this is the way they recognize if you're trying to create a leaderboard. And now you can do the points. So we gotta create a new one of these. Local who equals inside new index value. Who.parent equals to mod who.name equals to points. And then here, if you wanted to start out with some certain points, you could do who.value equals to 20. So I think this should work. Oh, I think I forgot one thing. That you gotta add the for this specific function. Yeah, see. You gotta add this little parentheses at the end because it's putting the whole function and the I forgot what it's called. It's the link, the thing at the end of the script that connects it, all in one line. So let's try this now. I'll explain that in a second, actually. Alright, see, you join and there's your leaderboard. You have 20 points, and those are the half invisible blocks. But anyways, what this is, you can do this with any script, any function actually. So this is like, suppose you didn't want to do this like this, you could just copy this. I'll show you what I'm trying to do. Instead of putting it all in one line, it would look like this. Hold on, let me make this like this. Sound kind of stupid, but here we go. Hold on, just trying to cover this up in case I have to show you guys something else. Alright, function player, connect player. See, this will do the same exact thing, except it just takes up an extra line. If you're wondering why people do that, it's because, quite simply, it takes up less space and it's less confusing, and you have to worry about less. Oh, what's this? We forgot something. Let's see here. It's at on line 14. Oh yes, derp, derp, derpity, derp. There we go. Alright, I'm just going to delete this because it's probably confusing you guys really bad. So this is just what it looks like normally if you weren't to go into that advanced way of doing it. I actually do it this way because I like how clean it looks. It's less clustered. Oh, what's this? We forgot another parentheses. Function. Oh. Player added. I don't know, I barely use these leaderboard scripts. I usually just copy the one from the wiki and then I edit it, which is actually a really good way to learn to script, but it can get a little confusing. Yeah, I'm terrible at these. You could just use the old leaderboard script I had here. It looked like this. I actually used this from the wiki. There we go. Oh, this is just me trolling around. So yeah, this is what I've been working on lately. And then I scrapped it and deleted it. Hold on. Let's not save this. And I created the new version of it called edit. By scrapped, I mean I deleted every script. And sorry about that, just woke up. I'll show you why. So look how much cleaner this looks from the last one. I have my ends organized, so I know where everything goes now. Whenever someone dies, this is a lot more organized for me. I know it doesn't look like it, but it is. Same leaderboard. Haven't done the left part yet. If the player leaves, then do this. Starter, it's still there. Then I redid the die script, which I think was messing me up. Yeah, this pretty much, I think I should explain this. So you guys can learn at least something from this. So what happens is it chooses a game and it freezes everyone. So after it freezes everyone and it waits 3 seconds, it then loads this script in, which it waits to 3 seconds, that 3.1 after you're unfrozen, and it resets everyone's here, let me show you. This bar would be like red, somewhat red. It's gonna make it all green again and make the time lapse 60. And then I actually just did this for testing. It's actually 60 seconds. There we go. The death code. I'm not going to explain that because this is part of my script. It's going to wait 1 second for every 60. Oh yeah, for I equals 0.60. Wow, this is becoming a terrible tutorial, but for I equals 0.60 means for 60 times do this. So the 0 stays and the 60 value you could keep changing, and the I you could change to everything, anything you want. And then you have to use an end for this at the end of the script. And the wait is optional. People say if you don't put one it'll crash, but it really doesn't. But I don't know, my computer's somewhat decent. So for every person in the game, how about I just show you guys what this does? I'll explain what script is doing what every time it does something. Alright, so you just enter the game and it's counting down the time. This is part of the game script, and now this is part of the die script. See how that's going up a little redder and redder? Yeah. Oh, this is very buggy, but it might still work correctly. So you see how it says 50 seconds left, so suppose I kill myself and there's no one playing left. Yeah, there's still a bug. But you see how it reset it momentarily? And it set the time to 0 until the script kept bugging it up. That's what this part of the script did. And this part, this makes it so that after the game's over, suppose there's someone surviving, it's going to go over to the died part, and suppose they survived, it's going to give them 25 points and 1 win, and it's going to say game over, and it's going to restart the game from fresh. Let me show you something. Right here it says, hold on. Right here it says workspace .game.ingame.value equals 0. Why it wants to do that is because look right here, here's the game, and then here it says in-game, that says 0. Right here it does if workspace, or if script's in-game value is not equal to 1, which I use 0, then actually run the script. But I set it to 1 instantly so it doesn't loop on top of each other while the script is running. So this is pretty much the logic behind minigames. Run another script if there isn't one running already, and that's pretty much it. I know this tutorial sucked pretty bad, but I had to get it out. I haven't done one in like 3 weeks or something. So see you guys.